Hi, it's Laura here with HealthyPlace's Surviving Mental Health Stigma Blog. I just wanted to take a few moments today to share with you guys a tip that I have for surviving mental health stigma during the holiday season. I know when the holidays come up, there is sometimes a lot of anxiety about the different gatherings we might have to go to, whether it's a family thing or a work gathering, or maybe even just your friends are getting together to celebrate whatever holiday that you celebrate. Even when you know people in those situations, sometimes it can be scary to think about how the topic of mental health might come up and the way that stigma might rear its ugly head and surprise us, whether it's because we're maybe not feeling up to top condition or whatever the situation is. The idea that stigma might come up at all can sometimes just really scare us, and we don't want to deal with these situations. And I know that it's sometimes easiest and maybe even sometimes best, depending on our current condition and our self-care needs, to just forego the situations altogether, like not go to any of the gatherings and just say, sorry guys, I'd rather stay at home. But at the same time, I also encourage you, if you can, to maybe take the chance and go to one of those gatherings, even if you're a little bit afraid to. What I find with doing this myself is that I learn that the situation often isn't so bad as my mind is making it out to be. Either mental health and stigma doesn't come up at all, but even if it does, I find it's a great learning experience for myself, because I've learned through these kinds of scenarios what my boundaries are, how much I can take of these situations, and what parameters I guess I need to set in place in order to continue to engage in these situations and continue to go to these situations moving forward. So, as I mentioned, yes, on the self-care side of things, it might be best to stay at home every once in a while. It's also important that we don't let that become our only option. When we take these risks, like I said, we can learn and grow from them, which is also important and also helps us in the future with surviving these situations even further, because, like I said, we'll understand what boundaries we may need to set and what our limits are when dealing with them. So if you're a little bit anxious about going out to family gatherings or anything this holiday season, like I said, I encourage you to maybe give it a shot, take some baby steps, prepare for it however you can, and just do what you can to try to enjoy the situation, or at least get through it. Love to know your thoughts about this. Leave them down below in the comments, and thank you so much as always for listening. I will see you next time.